opposed to the PC. Now, I've set it up on the PC with, you know, decent settings, but not ultra by any stretch of the imagination. And on the PS4, we seem to be at some sort of medium setting. If you can see the textures on the rocks here and the ground, they are pretty low res. I don't know if there is any anti-alising on it. This is going to record in 720p, the PS4's native record resolution, and well, there isn't any direct jaggies. There's a lot of shimmering on edges, so we might have 2x multi-sampling on it, or anti-alising on it. It doesn't quite look like full screen anti-alising. So yes, it's not as smooth as the PC. And you'll notice the draw distance. Let me just get back up here. The draw distance is heavy with fog. This is not present on the PC version unless you choose it. So it is masking a lot of the assets that would normally be drawn on a PC. So overall, this is a pretty compromised version. I mean, everything does exist here, it's just all in lower quality. And of course you might ask, well, why would I pick up a PS4 version if I've got to a superior PC version? Well, it was on sale, and of course I'm all about trying new technology, so we're trying out this PS4, and I am kind of interested in how it handles multi-platform games compared to the PC. So, yeah, well, it does look quite nice. It is a little bit of a crippled version over the PC, and I mean, I did not mean to make this a PC versus consoles thing, because there definitely are some PS4 games that do operate nice and smooth. MGS V runs at a pretty nearly consistent 60 frames a second, and that is one beautiful looking game. It probably is dependent on the engine and the skill of the developers working on the hardware. So yeah, that's about it. Impressions here are it's the same bloody game. Oh, by the way, too, if you have a PC version or a PS4 version, the characters don't cross over. I believe there's a fee you can pay to Bethesda to do that, but what is the point? What else can I say about it? It's still enjoyable. If you only have a PS4, you know, by all means, the game is still as good as it was on the PC. And by good as it was, I mean, depends how much you like Elder Scrolls and these types of MMOs. There's a lot of fetch questing here, but in my opinion, it's enjoyable, which is probably just because I'm an ESO fan, or Elder Scrolls fan, rather. So this worked well for me. Once again, you'll notice as we come into the city, just take a look at that tall building there. Anything behind it, you'll notice it kind of came out of the fog. It is very disappointing to see the game running with so much fog. It's just not something we normally see on the PS4 nor the Xbox One. So I think the developers just really couldn't come to grips with the engine. And yeah, I see that stuff over there. That actually is the masts of a ship. So we'll see once we get closer. So anyways, I'm probably just rambling saying the same thing. I just want you guys to have a look that we are not looking at the same sort of performance on the PS4 or Xbox One, certainly. as we are on the PC. Not nearly as good. By the way, this is running at 30 frames a second, and there are occasional hiccups, which usually, even on the PC version, comes from latency issues with the number of characters on screen at the same time. Now, being the PS4 version, you've got a lot less interactions with live characters on here. That is just disappointing to see that fog there. See that stuff fade in and out? Now, running this on a machine, let's say the A10 6800K that I have in my my family room, with just a factory overclocked 750. It's a 750 SC by EVGA, and at settings where this fog is not present, it does run about 40 to 50, sometimes 60 frames a second, depending on how much is on the screen, how many players are on the screen too. That really does give it a big hit. And the odd thing about Elder Scrolls Online is when you do get a lot of characters in one spot, performance-wise, it will drop frames. So it can actually literally go from about 60 frames a second down to mid-20s in the area, depending, and once again upon what's on screen and how many online players are there. So yeah. So anyways, and this is my character. It's supposed to be Carl Pilkington, which I think is even his name. If you have ever kind of seen An Idiot Abroad, for some reason I thought if this moron is kind of going around Tamriel, well, we can take Carl's name, and it's An Idiot Abroad in Elder Scrolls Online. So anyways, that's it. That's enough of me talking. I'll just leave with a little bit of gameplay, and we'll upload it. Alright, thanks for watching. Once again, last comment is, if it looks a little funny, the PS4 only records natively at 720p, and this is a 1080p game, so it's pretty crisp, but it's also a little bit stark in terms of what draw distance will get you, as you can tell by the foggy castle over there. Anywho, thanks for watching. All the best, guys. Take care. Also, one comment, the load screens on the PS4 seem to be about the same as they are on the PC. I do have a mechanical drive on a PC. It's a, you know, SATA 3 or whatever the hell it is. I don't even know the specs now, but PC drives, PS4 drives, no big change in loading screens. Was my phone, it wasn't here.
I assume